something for what it's worth. With you, heaven is a place on earth, and I will take you there. I'll take you.
Greetings, TAYliens. Welcome back to Tarot with Tay. Welcome to the Tay gang. If you've never been here before, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the bell down below so you can be notified whenever I pull up with new content, just like today's. Although today's pick a card reading is a little bit extra special because it is in collaboration with 3 other amazing readers. I will be sure to leave all of their information linked down below. So yes, this is a 4-way street. This pick a card is a 4-way collab, so you have a lot of information coming your way in regards to channeled love messages. As you can tell from the title here, your girl Tarot with Tay will be covering love messages from the goddess Oshun, and she brought the message to me. What makes you impressive? She's clever. She's beautiful, she's gorgeous, she's sexy, but she's clever. What makes you impressive? And that is your love message for today. And we do have 3 groups that I will show to you in a moment, but first let's talk about the other collaborations involved here. Odessa Mall is going to be channeling love messages from Aphrodite. Divine Healing with Love will be channeling love messages from Heather. And the glorious channel 9 3/4 will be channeling beautiful messages from Freya. So I hope you enjoy all of these love messages. Take your time, peruse, make your selections. As I said, there are 3 groups here. Oh, I do apologize. There are 3 groups here, and there are 3 groups in those other 3 areas as well. So you got a lot to eat up. So please leave room for more, okay? This is again a message of what makes you so impressive. And Oshun is all about luxury, honey, sweet, sunflowers, peacock. She's all about doing the most, but doing the absolute least. When I think of Oshun, I honestly think that Beyonce is the embodiment of Oshun energy. That's just my personal opinion. Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you feel those vibes too? But without further ado, let's get into our group selection. And yes, TAYliens, meaning you're already subscribed to this channel, which makes you a TAYlien. Yes, there is a TAYlien message at the very end of this video, so stay tuned. So hello to those of you that resonate with group number 1. Let's go ahead and get your signifying card to find out what love messages want to come through the divine goddess Oshun, and also to tell us what makes you so impressive. Okay. So I'm immediately being brought to rainforests. I'm being brought to linens, like white linens. I'm being brought to outdoor showers, like the really luxe kind, okay? I'm being brought to like Thailand. A lot of Asian mountainside oasis energies are coming through right now. And heavy emphasis on the color white, vanilla, linen, clean, crisp, pure, if you will. Also, I'm specifically being brought to daisies, okay? But the card that is your signifying energy for what makes you impressive is Jasmine. Extracts desire and spiritual love. So your love message is really coming through automatically to say that you simply exude love. Everything that you do is love. You could be someone who really exalts yourself. When it comes to aromatherapy, as well as decorative taste. There's something here about you having exquisite taste, you having specific taste, you being able to dive into yourself and enjoy your own company, you being able to transmute energies. You're really good about resetting yourself, your energy, your space. What makes you impressive is your ability to make a house a home. Even if it's not your house, you can make anything a home. The bottom of the deck is transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Okay, yeah. And the throat chakra is coming through with this blue as well here. So also what makes you impressive is the way that you utilize your voice, the way that you utilize your creativity. And we talked about transformation being at the bottom of the deck, and we have these butterflies here. So again, it's your ability to transmute, transform any sort of energy from one form to another. And you have this vibration to you where it seems as though you're coming through as what makes you impressive is you let your energy, your vibes speak for you. You let the way that you smell speak for you. You let the way that you dress that day speak for you. You let the way that that you decorate your home speak for you. For some of you, this is not everyone, but for some of you, you could be considered someone of few words. The back of this card says reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So you have reflection and transformation here. This definitely does highlight this concept of diving into the self. And this is what makes you impressive. Your ability to dive into yourself. Your ability to transform yourself. Your ability to reflect on yourself, your actions, your appearance, your smell, your scent. There's just something here about your senses that you really reflect upon and use to express yourself. What makes you impressive? What makes you lovingly, adoringly impressive is your ability to fall into yourself and then bring that energy outwards. Let's see. Let's continue. Wow, the Magician. The High Priestess. And the Three of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Page of Pentacles. You have a very beautiful way of taking what you have and transforming it into something brand new. So what makes you impressive is really your ability to transform, to transmute, to listen to the whispers within your soul, to listen to the whispers within and allow your throat chakra to take over expression. I'm hearing this brand, Il Maquillage, which I believe is, it's either skincare or a makeup brand or both. So this is another thing that makes you impressive as well that's coming through in your channeled love messages. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Ten of Cups. And we have the Tower. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords. Okay. So another thing that makes you impressive is Your ability to please yourself, your ability to choose yourself, your ability to, again, fall into yourself. And with this Three of Cups being clarified by this Tower, which is most definitely a card that involves three people, and the Three of Cups, I do see here that people tend to become territorial over you simply because you fall into yourself. And it's like you bring people into that world, few and far between. But when you do bring people into your world, they tend to become addicted. And this addiction has them feeling a bit territorial over you. However, you radiate this impressive energy that says, I am owned by no one. I only belong to myself. Yes, healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So I believe that this is an energy that you had to immerse yourself in, that you had to introduce yourself to. Hence that white energy that we were coming into in the very beginning. You had to dip yourself. You had to baptize yourself, to renew yourself, to reclaim yourself is what I just heard. So this is what makes you impressive. Your ability to detach after being in a strong energy of attachment. And as I'm sure we have all learned, detachment tends to attract everything that you want, which is what Oshun is all about. Oshun is all about self-love and diving into the self fearlessly, as this card says, fearless love. And we have sunglasses here, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So yeah, I'm definitely seeing here that a part of what makes you impressive is your ability to heal yourself and remove yourself from these types of energies that made you feel like you were not your own. Bottom of the deck, yep, not today. You definitely have this vibe to you that lets people know, I want you, not need you, and today is not the day that I want you. I will let you know when your time comes. So what makes you impressive is honestly the fact that you, again, dive into yourself and you invite people to dive with you on occasion. But the issue is that they want to be stuck there. And it's funny I say stuck there because that makes me think of honey, as Oshun is also associated with bees. So we have Sekhmet, the wounded healer. I do apologize if I pronounce that incorrectly. See, the wounded healer. You had to go through your own phase. You had to go through your own identity crisis is really what's coming through here. Your ability to salvage, to find yourself again after some form of an identity crisis where you may have lost yourself in other people, or you just never even knew yourself at some point and you had to find yourself. Let's get two more goddesses. Feeling safe. Tituba. There's that refuge, that creating of your own safe space. The number 15 signifies the devil card, which talks about those addictions, which talks about losing yourself. That's all what you've healed from. And the number 4, the emperor, you've created your safe space. So what makes you impressive is also the ability that you have to not only be in femme energy, but to also make yourself feel safe, stable, and secure in masculine energy as well, because you do have Empress and Emperor energy coming through here already. And your final card is Manifestation. Moj Adaji? Oh gosh, no. Maud I really don't know. I really don't know. But what I do know is that it's the number 9, and we're talking about manifestation. The number 9 talks about the Hermit card, which brings me back to self, which also brings me to the point in time right before the transformation here. So again, what makes you impressive is your ability to rescue yourself by finding yourself, removing yourself, detaching yourself, and creating a safe space for yourself. Bottom of the deck, Harvest with Nimba. You bring everything to yourself by putting yourself first. You have a beautiful way of detaching, which makes you feel like a safe space for other people. And they can become addicted. And I think at one point in time, you also allowed yourself to become addicted to other people's addictions to you. But at some point in time, you rescued yourself from that. And to close out, I will read your message again. And this has been your divine love messages channeled from the goddess Oshun about what makes you impressive. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So please leave love in the comment section down below to let me know that you picked group number 1 and let me know how this resonated with you. I want to see all of the flower emojis that you can drop down below as you have this beautiful garden here. I want to see some beautiful flowers in the comment section down below to let me know that you chose group number 1. These are your self-love messages channeled from the goddess Oshun. This is what you needed to hear as a little hype me up message. If you are a TAYlien, meaning you're already subscribed to the channel, I will see you at the very, very, very end of this video. And of course, in collaboration with the other glorious readers, I will leave all of their information linked down below. Please be sure to check out their channels and leave love in their comment sections and let them know that you came from Tarot with Tay. And I will see you in their comments. Bye. Group number 2, if you resonated with group number 2, let's go ahead and get your signifying card to find out what love messages need to be channeled via the goddess Oshun to talk about what makes you impressive. These are love messages to help you dive further into yourself, darling. You are very refreshing. Invigorating. Oh, wow. I didn't even realize that that word was on this card. Okay, so you have peppermint with energizes and invigorates. Okay, so your love messages about what makes you impressive is your ability to bring life and energy everywhere you go. Let's dive into it. Divine healing love messages from the goddess Oshun to tell me what makes my group number 2's impressive. I was just looking at the reflection on my phone, which is perfectly angled to show me the sky, and a few birds flew by. And it made me feel like I was at the beach, because they looked like the pelicans as they usually fly together. At the bottom of the deck, we have Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Talk to me about what makes my group number 2's impressive. Well, I can tell you for sure that anyone that comes into contact with you is refreshed, renewed, and inspired. I'm being brought to the sacral and the solar plexus. We have the Ten of Swords. Yes, you are a refresh and a reset for anyone that comes into your energy. Temperance. You show people. We have the Emperor and the Eight of Cups that came out together, but I only want to get one at a time. But you show people how they need to take their next leap of faith, how they need to take the next step. how they can exalt themselves beyond where they currently are, how they've been remaining stagnant. You reflect this to people. And I'm seeing that this is through stillness. I'm seeing that these are your partners as well here. You tend to attract partners that are much aligned with you, as you are already impressive, and we have the Emperor that comes out here. But there's something about them that breeds stagnancy or complacency or boredom even. But you somehow bring life and show them how they can take charge in their own lives, as they already know how, as they are the Emperor, but to have a little fun. The Knight of Wands. Yep. To have a little fun, to utilize your energy for more than just work, to utilize your energy for more than just one thing. What makes you impressive is your ability to multitask, your ability to not only multitask, but to do it with grace and to do it energetically. Bottom of the deck, the Ten of Wands. You take on a lot of energy. And somehow you know how to give it to your partner willingly, without taking from your own well, without drying yourself out, without dimming your own light. Let's get clarifiers. The Ten of Swords is being clarified by the Four of Wands. You know how to add to what is already there. You know how to accentuate. And this is what makes you impressive. You know how to accentuate other people's strengths. You know how to highlight weaknesses so that they can be assisted. Every weakness is just an opportunity to utilize it as a strength in some way, shape, or form. I'm getting this very specific energy here that you are impressive in the way that you support your partner. And this support comes through in a way that, again, you may attract Emperor energies, which are very much aligned with you, but they seem to be very detached from fun. They seem to be very detached from reality, and they think that serious is the only way to go about life. But you have a way of showing them that they can still do everything that they have to do, hence submit to their duties is what I heard, but still have fun, but still incorporate this, but still incorporate that. You are the perfect balance in any partnership that you are in. Wow, you have the Knight of Wands twice. Okay, so again, very invigorating is the word that is being highlighted the most here. You really give energy. You give creative energy. You give creative spark. You give people their spunk back that they never knew that they lost, or they forgot that they even had. Because you are driven by solar plexus and sacral energy, you're like a green light that revs people up. Like, people are getting excited, they're getting revved up at that red light that's turning yellow, and then boom, the moment that it turns green, they go. You are like a green light to people that drive fast cars. So also what makes you impressive is this, there's something here about, like, you seem to pull energy just straight from your solar plexus, and you act as an adrenaline rush. But it's a healthy dose of adrenaline. Again, with this temperance here, it's a healthy dose of it so that it's not overdone, so that it doesn't burn you out, so that it doesn't come through as like a drug that you get addicted to. This is all about balance and discipline. This is what makes you impressive. And most specifically in the way that you apply it in your love connections. The Seven of Cups. It's like you breed energy from what it seems like is out of nowhere. And we have the Eight of Cups twice. Why did I say twice? Oh yeah, because we saw the Emperor with the Eight of Cups. And I'm also seeing here too, the beautiful thing about it is that once you get that spark going the first time, once that they get that green light, they don't need to live off of you to replenish them anymore. It's like you activate something within people, most specifically your partners. You activate something within them. And from that moment forward, you can then go into your Empress energy. The goddess Oshun is coming through with love messages channeled to you to say that you have a way of being that green light, being that startup, but without having to create dependence upon your energy. You show them how to get going, and then you make them self-reliant. And there's also an energy here too as well, that once you make them self-reliant, if they get too clingy, you might go a bit astray for a moment. Yeah, there's something about pacing, because we have this turtle here. You have this essence to you as well. What makes you impressive is that you stay several steps ahead. Healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. That's what breeds that invigorating energy within you. Because you make healthy choices. This could be healthy choices with diet, exercise, as well as the information that you take in. So this is also what makes you impressive, is because you care about what you ingest, because you know that it's going to directly reflect outward. Yes. See, and there's that axe. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. So yeah, there's definitely this thing coming through here that lets me know that if your partners become too dependent or too reliant upon you, you do not hesitate to back away. The Sword and Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. Oshun is coming through with a nod to you. For what makes you so impressive is your ability to activate something within your partners, within people around you, to teach them how to treat you, to teach them how to court you, to teach them that you are royalty. And then you leave them to fend for themselves. So there is a little bit of a purple devil emoji with a smirk on its face coming through here for sure. But this is a part of your appeal. This is a part of what invigorates people about you, because they don't know how long they can hold your attention, honestly. They know that they have to evolve. Yes, the Emperor to the Eight of Cups. They know that if they don't evolve, they will not hold your attention. Let's get some closing goddesses here. We have level up. See, if you don't evolve with me, you get, ching, you get the cutoff. So you keep people on their toes, secrets revealed. But the thing is that you don't keep them on their toes and keep them guessing, keep them wondering. You lead them straight to the water. As a camel is depicted here. You lead them straight to the water, but you do not make them drink. And there's also this energy here too, like there's a very clever energy that's coming through here. I hope I'm able to verbalize it. But like, if you lead them to the water and they decide to just not ration, there's something about rationing. As a camel has water stored in its back for its journey, you teach them the ways at the very beginning, and it's up to them to maintain. But some people may burn themselves out if they don't temper themselves. And the final card, Sacred Lust. So, I don't know why, but I have a feeling this card might be one of those too, like sensual healing or sexual healing. I'm not sure though, so we'll see. Bottom of the deck, Seasons. Yes, 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 yes. Like I said, the Emperor to the Eight of Cups is very defining here when it comes to what makes you impressive. It's the way that people know that they have to evolve to keep up with you or they will get left behind. And here we are again with these two energies here. This is coming through here as like you either get with it or you get replaced. You get with it or you get lost. We go from 39 to 36. The difference between that is the number 3, which represents the Empress. And then we go from 36 to 26. And that's the number 10, the ending of a cycle. The 10 of Swords. That 10 of Swords can be either evolution or a complete new cycle. Evolution from chapter 1 to chapter 2, or the ending of that book completely and moving into a new book. It's up to whoever it is that you are in flow with, in contact with, and how they choose to evolve or flow, or choose not to evolve or flow. You have a very get with it or get lost energy about you. And this excites people, this invigorates them, it makes them want to try to keep up with you. But it feels like by the time they do, they feel like you're already gone. I heard you're light years ahead. So let's see what this card is. Okay, yeah, so I was along the right lines. Passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. We have Sacred Lust with passion. So passion, and then we have the Knight of Wands depicted here twice. This is all about tempering that energy. Utilizing that energy in a productive way and in a way that serves you. You have this very much my way or the highway energy that makes you impressive. And the thing is that you're not saying this to be controlling. You just let them know, if you want to be in my space around me, as Oshun loves the self, if you want to be in my space and be around me, you have to fearlessly evolve. Get with it or get lost. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is the message I wanted to come through to you. These love messages channeled via Oshun. Thank you so much for showing love. If you selected this group, I want to see, let's see. I want to see mirror emojis in the comment section down below. I want to see mirror emojis. I want to see crescent moons. I want to see all things gold, or all things lush and exciting and passionate and fiery. if you selected group number 2. If you are a TAYlien, I'll see you at the very end of this message, and be sure to check the links in the description box down below so that you can be linked to all of the wonderful, glorious channels that are involved in this 4-way pick a card collaboration. Sending you so much love, so much life. If you're interested in booking a personal reading or joining Patreon, that is linked in the description box down below. But without further ado, I'm off. Group number 3, if you resonate with group number 3, let's channel some love messages via the goddess Oshun about what makes you impressive, okay? What makes you impressive? Let's get your signifying card. Okay, so first of all, immediately I was brought to cooking. I was brought to hair as well. Unleashes sensuality and heals the heart. Bottom of the deck is sandalwood, unifies body, mind, and spirit. All right, so you exude a very quiet, sexy confidence. And this is a part of you. I heard this is a part of your magical appeal. You've got a way of attracting the unexpected. So you attract miracles, unexpected opportunities, people that never in a million years thought that they would be in your energy or even be attracted to your type. See, oh my gosh, and look at how it just exposed itself. Surrender, but I won't read it yet. The bottom of the deck says, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Didn't I say something about the word magic? Like magical attraction. There's something very magical and appealing. I'm hearing omnipresent about you. You have a way of kind of being appealing to the masses. There's something here about you. You see how she has all these like road maps and all these hearts along her? It's like, I feel like all of those hearts represent a different type of energy or soul that is attracted to her. There's something about you that everyone could love, and this is a part of what makes you impressive. Even those that never thought that they could be attracted to your type. I say that very loosely because it's not even really coming through as like physical appearance. It's more so like the things that you're interested in have nothing to do with what they're interested in. That's so crazy. I'm literally looking at a lake from outside of my window that I've never been able to see from here. That is so interesting to me. And what caught my eye about it is the way that the water is sparkling. And I'm hearing magical oasis. We have the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Swords. She's very closed off. And the King of Cups. Not easily accessible. The King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's this mystery. Like, I just keep looking out the window at the way the water's sparkling. I'm just like, damn, like, I've never seen anything like it. And it's like, dare I go in? Yeah, the world. That admiration. Wow. Okay, honestly, this group, you've just got people quiet. You've got them too stunned to speak. They're astonished by you, quite frankly. Look at that. The Ten of Swords, the Seven of Swords. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to express themselves. It's like this overwhelm that takes over. Yes, the Ten of Wands. This something about being overwhelmed. So, you see, look, and I just split the deck to I like you. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. You have this energy where you make people shy. You make people feel like they can't have you. You seem unattainable or out of their league or not their usual type, and there's just something so appealing about that. We have karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. There's some sort of distance here. I'm hearing few and far between. It's like it takes a ways to get to you. It takes a cycle to access you. It takes precision to access your energy. Honestly, this is giving like magnetic yet also hypnotic at the same time. I'm hearing the word elusive. Define elusive.
I found this on the web.
An elusive fairy is one you can't catch, but an elusive one was never really there at all. Wow. Okay, so elusive is one you can't catch, but elusive, so ELUSIVE is one you can't catch, but ILLUSIVE is one that was never really there at all. Wow. This is giving that energy from that one other reading. Let me know if you were there, but it's a mirage. Like there's something about, yeah, as I was talking about, I didn't even know that that lake was like visible from here, or like are my eyes deceiving me? Like I'm seriously questioning this right now. The Sword and Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. Was it ever really there at all? Or did I imagine it all? Was it all a dream? There's literally elusive and elusive energy around this. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing, out. And again, like I need some sunglasses. I need to, like, am I seeing this properly? Is this real? There's a lot of moving pieces. And I want to go back to this. I think it's pronounced Lang Lang or Yang Yang or something like that. Unleashes sensuality and heals the heart. When you're unleashing something, to me, that automatically lets me know that it's being freed from this Eight of Swords, these chains here. So it makes you wonder if the leash was really ever there, or if it was just an illusion. You break down barriers and walls that people didn't even realize they had up. Look at that. Cosmic power, the number 2. That represents High Priestess energy. You really call into question what is real, what is fake, what is true, what is false. Celestial alignment. Yeah, you've got the word celestial and cosmic out here. You make people really question reality in a way that it's like, damn, was it ever even what I thought it was? Can I have more than what I ever thought? Is there more out there than I ever thought? Look at that. Intuition. You make people believe that maybe that's real. Maybe there is something out there. Maybe there is magic in the air. Maybe there is a God. Maybe look at that scarcity. Maybe there is more beyond my limiting beliefs, my limiting thought patterns. Maybe there is more than meets the eye. So I'm channeling Is There More by Drake and Surrender by Jhené Aiko. So let's read your card, because we already know it said surrender. But it says, at times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So again, surrendering beliefs and patterns that distort your vision. You free people from an invisible leash or an invisible chain by giving them truth. And this may be through you being a karmic lesson in their life. Meaning you're there for a good time and not a long time. But I am seeing that for some, they do rise to the occasion to stand by your side when they realize that you are not elusive, but elusive, hard to catch, but real. There's a lot of magic floating through the air of this group right here. So I hope that I was able to ground that in a way that made you feel the vibrations. What makes you impressive is your ability to make people question reality and realize that you're not just being an asshole and making them question reality. You have very valid points in your questioning. Again, freeing people from chains that they did not know were there, or freeing people from chains that they convinced themselves were there. Again, is it elusive or elusive? You'll never know until you free yourself. So this is what I have for you, channeled through the goddess Oshun, these love messages brought to you to talk about what makes you impressive. Leave love in the comment section down below if you are TAYlien, meaning you're already subscribed to the channel. I'll see you at the very end. Be sure to tune into the the description box down below so that you can check out all of the other links to the other portions of this collaboration. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, or if you are interested in joining Patreon gang, that is in the description box down below as well. But until next time, take care, be well. Bye. Let's get into this TAYlien message. TAYlien message. What TAYlien message needs to come through? This is just something that wants to be channeled for you guys. So let's see. Purifies and alleviates overwhelming feelings. Okay, so I see you stepping into a new feeling. Okay, I just heard limelight, because we do have lime here, but there's something about you being put under more pressure than you've ever been under. But somehow, there we go, there's that limelight. But somehow, feeling freer than you ever have. Time, you are trying too hard, give it time. Okay, so I feel like this is a limelight that you may have been trying to chase down at one point in time. And this light is going to shine upon you in divine time. We have the Nine of Wands, yeah. It required certain levels of work and effort to be put in. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. It required you to meet a few people. It required you to instill a few lessons. Look at that. The Page of Pentacles, as I said, instill lessons. And the Two of Wands before you could step into this divine portal that is shining some sort of divine light upon you. The Eight of Wands. So your Five of Cups, your disappointment, your confusion, your uncertainty going through something. Wow, 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 wow. The lessons that you've learned through a process here have caught someone's attention. We have the Three of Cups. This could be a friend. This could be a colleague, a coworker, but I'm just seeing here someone admiring you for sure. Or lots of admirers for sure. Look at that clock, as we already have time at the bottom of the deck. Need time, takes time, in time cycles. Time to heal, progress. I feel like now it is time. Something that was, you were once checking on too soon, and now you finally stopped checking on it. Now it's coming back to check on you. It's coming around to check on you. What is this? Whoa. Okay, so it's time for love. It's time for unconditional love. It's time for self-love. It's time for oneness. It's time for passion. It's time for affection. And it's time for attraction. The Phoenix. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. Wow. Okay, so I feel like there may have been a relationship or an opportunity that you may have been trying to force in your world. Wow, speak up. You may have said something before it's time or called upon something before it's time. Wow, surrender. Okay, so you need to watch group number 3. But you've surrendered. You spoke up about what you saw, then you surrendered to the sweetness of whatever was going on. And wow, now we have awakening. Bottom of the deck, worthiness. See, there's something here about building up your wealth. And this is not talking about like just like your pockets wealth. I'm seeing this as like, as we saw the Phoenix already, building up your spiritual wealth. That's what it took here. You were calling on something before it's time, but it's going to come just in time. Maybe when you're not even looking for it, maybe when you don't even want it anymore, but it's going to come in divine time so that it can't overwhelm you, so that it can only make you better. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Didn't I say you caught someone's attention? Someone's eye is on you, admiring you, appreciating you. For some of you, this is romantic love. For others of you, this is love that grew over time. But we have speak up here, surrender. Someone's speaking up about surrendering to them, awakening to their love for you, their feelings for you. This could be coming in the form of a message to you. Maybe you're the one who sent this message and it was overwhelming at first. But now over time, someone's seeing it through. You have 33 and 44 and 40. So extra emphasis on 33 and 444. These are numbers that you may be seeing a lot. But I want to go back to this. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Someone is sending you these vibrations. And I feel like this is someone who is missing you. And it's only a matter of time. I'm going to leave it at that. It's only a matter of time. All right, you guys. This is all that I have for you, TAYliens. Sending you so much love, so much life. Leave love in the comment section down below, and be sure to check out the other links in the description box so that you can check out the other portions of this collaboration. Sending you so much love, so much life. Until next time, take care. Be well.